Imagine this. With just 1 hour a month, you could quietly generate returns that rival some of the world's top hedge funds. Most people believe successful investing means sitting in front of screens all day, tracking every news headlines, or paying high fee to professionals. But the truth, none of that is necessary. The system works on all markets, all instruments. There's a simple system that anyone can follow. Retirees, housewives, working professionals. This requires you to act only once a month. No day trading, no complex analysis, just one simple rule backed by decades of data. In this video, I'll show you the backtested results on Nifty stocks and how this effortless long-term trend following system has consistently delivered hedge fund like returns. Let's dive in. We take positions on the monthly time frame. By that, I mean that we only engage with the markets once a month. If you're familiar with price charts, you may use them, although it is not necessary to look at any charts for the system to perform. Here's the system logic. This is a long only system, no shorting. On the last day of the month, after the market has closed, we compare the closing price of the month to its own 10-period simple moving average. We calculate this simple moving average by adding the past 10 monthly closing prices and then dividing it by 10, which would give us a number. If the most recent closing price is above the moving average, we buy. We stay long until there is a monthly close below this moving average. At that point, we close our long position and go to cash. This is a long-term system that takes advantage of larger moves in the market and will revert to cash when markets are in a downtrend, effectively saving the portfolio from major drawdowns. Let us now look at a few stocks and see how this strategy has performed over the past. But always remember, past performance is not a guarantee of future results. As we can see, the strategy has been consistently performing on individual stocks. How about we backtest this on all the stocks that are currently present in the Nifty 50 universe? Let's see. Starting capital 500,000. Position sizing 2% per instrument. Net profit is positive. Profit factor is at 4.87, which is really good. Max portfolio close to close drawdown is only 3.67% and a nice annual rate of return at 38%. Let's look at the performance ratios for a moment. Annualized Sharpe ratio is 1. The time analysis. The system was in the market 99% of the time and was flat for 1 month in between. This is the equity curve. Pretty nice, right? If we look closely, the flat lines are those periods where the strategy was flat during market downturns to save the portfolio. Total trade analysis. Total trades taken were 864. The strategy was 42% profitable, which is in line with most trend following systems. I want you to pay attention to the average win-loss ratio, which stands at 6.61 and in my opinion is one of the most important metrics. Moving on to the annual period analysis, the system was profitable for 20 out of 23 years, with the largest hit taken during the 2008 financial crisis. Rest of the years, when the strategy was producing losses, they were manageable. Let's look at the symbol-wise analysis. The strategy has produced positive returns on all the instruments of the Nifty 50. Since we are trading only once a month, dedicating a few hours each month to scan for stocks that meet the criteria is not a difficult task. I do the scanning by manually eyeballing the price charts of each of these stocks present in the index. It only takes a few seconds to decide one of the three, whether to buy, hold, or sell and go flat. That's the monthly SMA trading system. Simple, powerful, and literally anyone can execute. If you like the video, do support the channel. Until next time, take care.